We'll look out for more international stars then with the Marsh 6-year-old final. Takes place each year at the Cushionbed British Showjumping Scope Festival. At Scope each year we see the very best of the young talent come out over 3 rounds, jumping the very biggest and very best of competition to bring out the stars of the future. But how do we bring on those stars for tomorrow?
My top tip for developing a young horse in general is believing in them. You know, knowing your horse. Some of them are good enough, some of them aren't. If you think they are, keep trying and keep persevering.
I think really the main one is just take it very steady. You know, don't rush them. They'll normally tell you when they're ready to go on to the next level, when they're feeling comfortable. That's probably the time to take the next step.
I think it's good to get them to shows like here. I mean, there's so much for them to look at out there with the funfair and big grass arena.
I think the trick is to take your time. I think as a 6-year-old you can probably do too much jumping with them. There's so many classes that you can do as a 6-year-old. I think the trick is to take your time. That's what I like to do with mine.
Some wonderfully produced horses right through to the top few in this year's final. And we're through to our top 3 in the final rundown. In 3rd place was Louise Pavitt on Lupicos, jumping clear in that final round, as was Anthony Condon, as we heard from him a little earlier on. Simply Be the second, coming right to the top to finish in 2nd. But how about the winning combination? Simon Buckley, HFS Valentino, horses produced this year very steadily. And he's been a former winner of the Newcomers Championship, produced a very good horse, Warrior van Dingshoff. Has won a number of big national classes. And this one all year has been coming to the top of the tree in the 6-year-old championships. They've qualified from all around the country, all the qualifiers to come forward to the final here. It's about jumping all the way. Just the last gives that a bit of a tap, but it's 32-35. And it's clear, and the best of them from Simon Buckley, HFS Valentino, who wins the National 6-year-old championship. Are we going to see some more big stars out of that lineup in a couple of years' time as part of the British team? We wait and see.
It was big enough by the end. You know, these 6-year-old horses, everyone was in the same boat today. They're inexperienced, and especially in the 3rd round where you've got to go against the clock. You've got to ask questions that you've not asked before. I knew with my horse Valentino that when I asked a question he was always come up with the goods before. Although it was a new level, he coped no problem, and it was easy, if you like, to him. So
well, very well done to Simon Buckley. Onwards and upwards for that combination.